everyone. Welcome, Luna Soul Oracle. So if you're tuning in real time, thank you. Or if you're watching this on replay, thank you. I'm doing a new moon card pull. I know I did last minute. Not gonna lie, the past week has been super busy for me. So I have been like putting things a little bit on the back burner. But I'm back today for this new moon. So happy new moon. I hope everything is going well for everyone. I hope the week is going well for you guys, or at least you're doing better than you can. Every day's a new day, so thank you for joining me. So in the meantime, while I wait for people to come on, I'm going to do free card pulls for anyone who joins the live who wants to be read. In the meantime, I'll be dressing candles, prepping and getting things ready for this new moon. I don't know about you, but I like to focus on what new things I want to bring for this new moon cycle that's coming through. And usually every new moon is every once a month. So it's kind of ideal for this June if you want to set in some intentions on new beginnings for June. Not June, well, I guess you could say July, because we're almost basically mid-June to July. So if you want to set some intentions, this is, I will say this as just a person who feels stuff. This is a very pivotal energy right now. It's a lot of transformative energy, not only on an individual scale, but on a bigger scale. So be aware of distractions from self. So that means external distractions in terms of environmental news, and certain things are meant to distract you from working on yourself. So I just wanted to give that little collective message. Don't forget you. You're the most important thing. You have this one life and you want it to be the best it can be, even in these very turbulent times. It's a lot of navigating right now. We're navigating through a lot. Hey Ragna, how are you? So I have my little tea lights here. You could use any lights. I'm just going to tell you some of the things that I do. Personally, I like to focus on chanting, repeating a certain intention all day. I like to also do, like, I guess some people, if you're spiritual, you have like an energetic routine or a spiritual routine. For me, it's just more or less cleansing my energy, grounding myself, aligning my energy, so then when I do set an intention or chant, it's more powerful, it's stronger. So it's kind of like cleaning, then in dressing things up on top of it. It says, I'm all right, feeling the energy big time, tip of my nose tingling all of yesterday. Yes, a lot of messages, a lot of signs, a lot of clearing is happening. And this means physical clearing, energetic clearing. It's happening all at once. So you may even feel some ailments lift better, like you're not so tired all the time, or you're not so groggy all the time as normally. So a lot of healing, a lot of lifting and releasing. I don't know why, but I feel like mucus being released from the body. You know how body build up. There's good mucus, and then there's mucus that makes you sick. So it's the icky mucus that's being released, and you're like, you know, energetically, figuratively blowing your nose. Let's just call it what it is. So yeah, but that's basically what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like this energy is super big. There's a lot of distractions from self, and we have to know when it's a distraction and when it's actual information that we need to hear in that moment. Yesterday was all the emotions too, was ridiculous. Yes, very emotional. I think in general, emotion is good. That means that you're working through some things and that things are coming up for a reason. There's always a reason why emotions come through. It's a form of signaling from the body, signaling from the subconscious to yourself about what you're dealing with and what is happening with you. So I think the body gives us messages all the time, and we have to decipher what that means. you know? So if I'm extra tired, that means that we're fatigued, we're stressed. So we need to do something to remedy that. If your stomach tends to hurt, that means you may have some like anxiety based issues, or the food you're eating is not supplementing your body and giving the nutrients it needs. That's when you have to modify what you're eating. Everything's a message, everything's a sign. It's just a matter of you deciphering it. So, and you don't have to decipher every day, all day, but if something is persistent, pay attention to that. That means it's really important. And sometimes just some signs are just acknowledgement. Oh, I see that. Okay, I understand. And then moving on. So, a lot of navigation, I would say. This is the year of learning to navigate energies, all kinds of energies, people, places, things, navigating yourself and figuring out who you are deeply, all that. So it's a I see like a pilot navigating the storm, finding routes and ways to navigate through different climates. So I don't know, maybe I'm just using that as a mental metaphor. But yeah, so I have here my tea light, and what I normally do, you can have a parchment paper or like some type of brown paper for an intention, and you could put that underneath the candle to kind of represent the intention on top of the candle, which is the focus of your energy and what you want. And then you can add herbs and things of that nature. So for now, I have this feel good vibe herb mix that I have. It has all the components and herbs that I like, that promotes feeling good and good energy. So my little mixture here, I don't remember what I put in my herb mix in terms of, don't remember. To be honest, I think I can pinpoint some of the things by looking at it, but I don't remember. Sometimes I get really inspired and I make herb mixes for like candle work, and I don't write them down. The method to my madness. So this is, I know for a fact this is the feel good herb mix. So this is like good energy, good vibes all through, like, and this is something I can use weekly, like to promote good vibes, good energy, and good experiences throughout the week. And just like basic, normal, good week type of energy. Although last week was pretty intense, but I think it's a lot of good in it. And then I have here my little abundance mix. So I'm gonna mix these two. You can mix herbs, you can mix anything to your intention. It does not have to be solely abundance herbs. It could be herbs that help ail your mentality. There could be herbs that ail your body, but herbs that benefit. So I don't know if some people know that you can mix different components and you want to create the perfect remedy for you. So something that helps you ground, something that helps you, an herb that helps you get mental clarity, a herb that brings some peace, a herb that brings abundance. You could do all that. So I don't know if people understand that. I know some people see herbs for abundance and they only do abundance, but you can add stuff to it that's gonna ground you, an herb for protection, an herb for success, and you can make your own little mix. I like to give my mixes funny names so I can remember. So that's the feel good mix. So I know feel good all week. We're gonna use that. So I don't know about you. Like I said, it's navigating times and I feel it. So I'm gonna adjust my little candle. And usually I like to like close my eyes and just really put the intention that this candle is to bring in good energy and good vibes and the good experiences for the week. I like to do weekly candles. I don't know about you, but if you're on the live, I will burn a candle for all of you. I don't know. I felt called to, so I'm doing what I feel called to do. So if any of you have any intentions or anything, this candle will boost it for you in this live. So you'll receive the good juju energy. I'll burn it throughout the live, and we can do some card readings. So let me just put some things together for the collective, and I'm gonna set the intention that this candle's for the collective on new moon, and those on this live. So we're gonna add some good oil. And this is just like a very loosely based thing of what I do in terms of my candle work. Very loosely based. This is not exactly the things that I do. It's just a little, it's it's loosely based on what I do. I do more intricate, there's a whole process, but this is just a loosely based one. It's still effective, so, but there's just a certain way that I do things that really help me tune in really deeply. So I'm just stressing this herb is for the collective. Have a good week, good energy, good experiences, abundance, prosperity, good health, success and luck, love, body, mind, and soul. So, and a little tip for any of you that really want to conjure in the energy of the candle and chant as you do the work. That's what I do. I repeat the same thing over. The collective, bringing good energy, good vibe, prosperity, good health, success, luck, and love, and all things spiritual, mental, and physical. So I'm just doing a little something here that allows me to seal the energy. All right, so it's already ready for you guys. And I'll do I do my own little candle work later, but this is for you guys, so feel good and some abundance. And first things first, before we do anything, I'm gonna cleanse your energy. So, and if those of you missed this live, I'm gonna do a collective new moon reading at the end. So if anyone misses it, I always get people tell me, I missed the live, oh no. It's fine. I'm gonna do a reading and I'll probably link it in the comments below so that you can get your reading collectively. So I'm just cleansing all of you. Cleansing you of any blockages, any intrusive thoughts. Woo. All-time high spiritual warfare happening here, like mental warfare. Any physical ailments, we're relieving some stress. Stress causes physical ailments. I don't know why I felt the need. I feel like a lot of people are experiencing bodily issues like, you know, pains and sores and headaches. A lot of it is pertaining to stress. So some of you may want to look at your stress levels. It could be connected to your ailments. So physical ailments, not all, it's not the root source, but for some of you it could be. So really look at your stress levels. Cleansing you. Ooh. And grounding you at the same time. And what I have here is Palo Santo. So this is a beautiful herb to cleanse and lift the energy. So it lifts the energy right into your aura. At the same time grounding and cleansing you. So hope you feel good. I'm gonna call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel to help cleanse and cut any cords to any parasitic collective energy harvesting energies around you. Anything that's you're connected to that causes stress and panic and fear. So we're cutting those cords right now and calling back your powered energy to you. And any energy that is not yours is being returned back to wherever it comes. And we're lifting also, Archangel Gabriel is lifting up any energies that are blockages, attachments, lifting off of you and sending it back to source. So So you may be feeling like lighter now. You may be feeling more lifted. I say take deep breaths as this is happening. You may feel more calm. So I'm just calling back your energy right now. And I don't know why I'm feeling called to tell you this. Put your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and you can say it out loud or in your head, depending on where you are. Because you could be on the train listening to this, or it could be somewhere where you can't do it publicly with the voice. Say in your mind, I am protected, I am grounded, and I am abundance. All right, and now it's gonna be a clearing and kind of like a cloth of good energy and good vibes are being draped around you. So you're protected with a nice light, golden light, and you're feeling protected, abundant, and grounded. And let it fall to your feet and into the earth. All right. Take a couple more breaths. I feel like some of you are like, ooh, this is a lot. Take your time with it. 2-3 breaths and relax and breathe through it. And now we're good. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel and Michael, for helping out. I normally don't do that, but I felt called to, so why not? I don't question when my guides and my higher self wants to do things, because there's a reason why. There's always a reason why. So if you're watching this, there's a reason why you're here. Maybe you needed that. You needed that cleansing, that grounding. So I hope that helped you energetically right now. And I will put this in the comments after the live. I'll put the time of when this is like the new moon cleansing. Again, I don't normally do that, but I do when I feel called to. So that was something very intuitive and impromptu. So I hope that benefited you. Again, I'll put that in the comments below, the timestamp, and then I'll put the timestamp for the collective reading if anyone missed out. So, ooh, I feel good. I don't know about you. I feel really, really good. Not only you were experiencing that, I was as well. So I feel good. I feel good. So I'm gonna light this candle for you. So we have our candle here with our herbs of the collective. Just gonna light this, and this will be happening. This will be lit through our session. So you will experience this energy if you're on this video at whatever time or whatever you're feeling called to come here. So thank you for joining me. And if I do, I'm going to do readings starting now. So I felt called to use my Guardian of the Night Tarot. It's animal deck. Excuse me. So this is, I love this. I haven't used this tarot in a while, but it's very beautiful. And it's a lot of animal energy. And I've been feeling really, really close to animal spirits and guides lately, and I've been working with them, so that's probably why I felt chosen to do this deck. So if you are on this live now, you're welcome. More than happy to help out. It's a lot of weird energy out there, so a nice cleansing always helps, right? So Ragna, since you're on, you can let me know. And I also have another deck, but I'm too lazy to get it. That means I have to stand up. You know what? I have a deck here. I might use this one instead. I have here, oh, it's funny. This is also, is this animals? Kind of. Okay. I also have here the Sacred Spirit reading cards. So that could be also an oracle that if any of you want oracle, we have here. Oracle, and then we have tarot, so you get to choose. You know what, I'm feeling nice today. We can do one card oracle and one card tarot and one card oracle. So Ragna, since you're on, we can do that right now. All right, so sorry, So Ragna, since you're on, I'm gonna start pulling already. Hello, second person on this live. Welcome, welcome. I am doing card readings. You just missed out on an energy clearing I did. I will have it on the comment box below later so you can watch back on it. But I am doing one card pulls from a tarot and oracle deck to give you messages that you need to hear on this new moon. And yeah, if you like a reading, just let me know in the comments box. Again, this is just intuitive, no questions, whatever the guides and angels and loved ones want you to know. So Ragna, since you're the first person I see in the comments, I'm going to start pulling for you. We're gonna do one card. I'm feeling nice today. I'm feeling like, well, you know what? Let me help people out a little bit more today. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the new moon spirit. I feel generous. So we're gonna do one card tarot and one card oracle. And we're gonna just see what your spirits want to say to you. So this is for Ragna. Lay it on already. One card just flipped out. You have here the Three of Pentacles. So this is talking about specifically, this could be people around you, but I'm hearing your guides. So you're working together with your guides, maybe co-creating with your guides in the universe. There is some collaboration happening right now. So I don't know if you've been feeling it, or you've been getting a lot more messages than normal, or you've been acting on some intuitive insight that you've been receiving. That is you working with your guides, co-conspiring with the universe to bring a lot more abundance in your life. I'm hearing this is also emotional abundance. So you may be working with some guides that are helping you create more emotional abundance right now. And this emotional abundance does reap more rewards, because when you're more emotionally abundant, you're able to do more and bring more into your reality. So you are getting more signs. You may be getting this for not only today, but for the rest of this moon cycle. You'll be getting more signs, and I'm hearing you're going to act upon it. So for example, something keeps coming up to you, keep seeing a sign about doing something specific, and it's coming from everywhere. You need to clean, like for example, I'm just using this hypothetical. You need to clean your home. You hear a cleaning commercial about someone cleaning their home. Then you see another specific reel about cleansing your space. Excuse me. And then a friend starts to talk to you about how she really cleaned her space with this new product. The fact that you're hearing consistent messages about cleaning is talking about, hey, maybe you should clean. Something of that nature. So you'll be getting more specific messages that are repeating the same thing over, and that's your team alongside with the universe saying, hey, if you clean your space and you cleanse it and you let go of things, you're going to invite more new stuff. So you'll be acting upon that. You'll be catching the sign. You'll be like, all right, I see what you're saying to me. Let me do this. And when you do, you're going to start seeing a lot of physical manifestation taking place. But I'm also hearing the biggest one is emotional. You'll feel a lot better. You'll feel more happier, just more grounded. You're just like, okay, things are good. You're gonna start realizing I'm in a good place. Things are not so bad as it usually is. I'm in a better place. Things are different. Yep, yesterday was the first time I got the nose tingle. I'm usually a standard ear ringer. Yes, I will say this to you, as you grow in your spiritual journey, your signs change. So you may be experiencing new signs from your team, and your job is to decipher what it means for you. And when you do, that will be another message in itself for you to do. So that's something that's specifically your guides are working with you. So you pay attention to those signs. If anything, write them down. Write down the time you're experiencing it. Write down what's happening in that moment and why you're experiencing it. There is significance in that. And this is something that will be repeatedly happening. So there's new things. You're going to be doing more things in your material reality. You're going to be maybe doing certain things that they want, that your guides, even your higher self wants you to do, so you can bring more abundance. Because the Three of Pentacles represents abundance, but also working together with others to create. And that's what's happening with you. So you see here, this is the elk. Is it the elk? I don't remember. But you see how all these wolves are working together to get their prize? That's literally what's happening. All three of them are working together to get their desired goal. So that's what the universe is doing with you and your guides. They want to help you get a desire. Is it a deer? Probably. I thought they were called elk. Am I wrong? I don't know. It's a deer. It's a male deer, but I don't know if they're called a certain name. Oh my God. Hi, Sis Aloud. Yes, you could definitely be added to the list. So that's what's happening. Elk are a different species. Okay, cool. I thought it was like a deer, maybe an elk, but okay, perfect. So you want to look into the wolf energy. You see the three wolves trying to get their desired prey. So that's your team, all of you working together to get a desired goal. So I think your goal is emotional abundance, but there is more to that emotional abundance. It's going to bring more things. So that's one card. And let me get you an oracle. What oracle message does Ragnar need to hear? I'm hearing this one. Ooh, you got third eye vision. That's a freaking cool ass card. You see that? Look at that. Ah! So it makes sense where you're getting new signs from your guides and your messages. This is another way of you opening your third eye, because now you're paying attention to different forms of communication. And the forms of communication that you're going through is more opening a line of communication to your spirits and your guides. So literally it's like kind of a two-footer, if anything. You're getting that opening and seeing through all the energetic chaos, and your team, your connection with your team is a lot more stronger than you realize. So I love this. I feel like you're going to be connecting more with your guides. You're going to be forming new ways of communicating, new signs. And again, it takes time to decipher that, and just be patient with yourself. But you're literally opening up more lines of communication and different ways of communicating. It says here, reclaim your mind. So that could be also another message in itself for you. They want you to reclaim the power of your mind, that see beyond the chaos and the information, the misinformation, all this stuff, and follow your senses. That's again, your body's a signaling system. It tells you things that you can't really decipher yet. So that's why I say the body's a beautiful thing. It reminds you, it's another form of a conduit of energy, and is able to tell you what's around you, what's happening, what's being presented to you. So again, with the tingling of the fingers, sit with that. Ask your guys, what does that mean? What does this mean for me? And what I should be doing? Should I be paying attention to that, or is that just another form of communication? So super freaking cool. I wouldn't be surprised alongside this you're getting more like vivid dreams, or even another form of communication. I don't know why I'm hearing like your stomach. So that's another way. For example, if someone's energy is really off, you'll feel your stomach sink, and that's another signaling way of like, stay away from the energy there. Or if a topic or a person or something, like if you're having a decision to be made and something signals your stomach acting weird, again, that's a signal like, hey, maybe that is not for you. So, or maybe that is a signal for you to do the thing, whatever that means. Again, you have to play it by ear, what your emotions are telling you, what your body's telling you, and kind of piece it together. Because again, everyone has a different way of communicating with their spirits and guides, but your whole like point here is to figure out what is the signal telling you. What do you feel in your heart that is it explaining to you? So yeah. Yes, my Rick and Morty shirt. I know. It's a fun shirt. I love it. I think I got it in Atlantic City. Did I? I think I got it at Atlantic City. It's funny. It's a funny share. I like it. But that's your message. It sounds like a lot of good shit is happening to you. A lot of opening up of your senses, and your guides are communicating to you in different ways. I think this is a great time to just kind of explore what those messages mean. And again, you're co-conspiring with the universe and your guides to create some manifestations in abundance. So it sounds like a lot may happen within this new moon cycle. And yeah, I would say take a journal, write it out, and see where it takes you. You don't have to do anything but just be open to whatever is next. So I love this for you. I personally like shit like this. This makes me happy. It's like, ooh, you found a new way. So enjoy opening up those senses. So you may be learning a new clair. So it sounds like clairsentience. So yeah, sounds pretty darn cool. So everyone on this live, thank you for joining me, and please put the thumbs up. This is for the new moon. As you can see, if you were on my Instagram, I woke up from a nap and I realized, oh my God, it's a new moon. And I needed to do a live. Earlier, I know some of you were not on earlier, but I did a cleansing with Archangel Michael and Gabriel. We did a whole energy clearing. So I will put the comments, the timestamps below. So once this live ends, you can go back and experience that. That's I did specific cleansing, and I also have a new moon candle lighting right now for the collective. So anyone on this live, you will receive some good juju energy. But first, I recommend you do the cleansing that I did. It was an impromptu cleansing that I did with Archangel Michael and Gabriel earlier. So I will put in the comments down below. But yes, and everyone on this live, if you're joining me now, I will be giving you one tarot card and one oracle card. I'm feeling really nice today. I feel like, you know what? We really need to give some people some good vibes. And I know I haven't been on all last week. It's the end. I work in a school, so this week was very, very busy, and a lot of things are happening in the physical realm for me. So I wasn't able to film as much as I would like to, but now I am. So I hope you're excited for these new moon messages. I feel like the energy right now is very pivotal because it's a lot of distraction from self. Just be aware of not being distracted by others, information, news. Try not to let it distract you from your own personal journey and growth and your own care. So don't live in the fear of the collective, please. If anything, if you are a little anxious and stuff, again, I did do a cleansing with Archangel Gabriel and Michael earlier. So I will post that in the timestamps. And if you need a little help, I'm more than happy to help you. You can experience that. And I did it for myself, and Ragnar felt it. It was really nice. Yeah. This new moon is a Gemini, and it's, Gemini is one side. It's a ping pong of things happening. So definitely ping pong in here. But I hope everyone's doing okay. So I see a couple of people. Please like this live. It really helps with the algorithm and how this works. It helps people like YouTube know that you like these lives, and also it allows me to see that you want more of these lives. You're feeling it. Hey, Tuli, you're feeling it. Don't go back on it and you'll feel it more. But don't worry, I'm going to timestamp it later. So Ragnar, that was your message. Sis allows next. Tuli, let me know if you would like a message. And La Bruja de 305. Hey girl, hey, thank you for joining on the live. Let me know if you want a one card pull. So I'm doing the Tarot Guardian of the Night Tarot. It's like an animal tarot deck. It's very beautiful. And I'm also doing one card from the Sacred Spirit Oracle. This is a very powerful one. Very soul journey messages. Powerful stuff. So everyone's going to get one card from each, and whatever the guides want to say to you. I slept till 4. Oh my God, you too? I woke up early, and then I ate some like breakfast, and I was like, I need to sleep again. So I just knocked out with my cat, And then I woke up and realized, holy crap, it's a new moon. And then I'm doing this live for you guys. Yay! And earlier I gave tips on herb mixes, of how to create an herb mix for like candle work. I said a lot of shit earlier. So if you want to go back, I'm going to put it in the beginning of the live. You can. And again, I dressed the candle for the collective. So anyone on this live, sending you good juju. You see that? You see already how like I did it, you know, it's very strong here, but for everyone on this live to have good vibes, good energy, abundance in all areas, and good health, of course, health too. So we're gonna go next to Sisalau, and I'm just gonna start pulling for you, Sisalau. This message is for her. What message does she need for her highest and greatest good? I woke up early to feed Olivia and get myself together, but then I felt, yeah, maybe you're doing a lot in the astral realm too. So it could be that you're doing a lot there. I've been doing a lot. My dreams have been the clearest it's ever been. I'm at a point where I remember everything in my dreams. Every day. I remember dreams from a week ago. Like, if I recall it in my brain, I could see the details in my head. It's that clear. I haven't been that clear in terms of dreams since I was a little kid. So some new shit's happening. I know that energetically. Something's changing for sure. So let's see. Next person is Sisalau. Same thing for you too. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you guys are experiencing like complete recall of your dreams. You are seeing clear as day. Like, you too. Okay, some shit is happening, y'all. If all of us are having clear as dreams and remembering everything from our dreams, something's happening. This past month, also remember, you too? I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I'm telling my man, I remember everything. I remember what the people look like in my dreams. I remember what was being said to me in my dreams. I remember specific messages clear as day. Like I'm remembering a memory. It's that clear. And sometimes I'll sleep 2 hours and I have a full-blown dream and I'll remember it. And a lot of these dreams are just kind of metaphors of stuff. So it's like, what? And I can tell someone the dream and I remember everything. Visuals, colors, everything. And it's like, I'm like, something must have happened, third eye. So if all of you are here and experiencing that, I asked other friends, some of them are somewhat experiencing that, but not the level that I am. And the fact that everyone in this life is experiencing it, that means like literally our third eye is being opened up collectively. So you are my peoples. Literally the fact that we're all experiencing that. There's clearly something that's why I said energetically there's something happening, and we got to be careful of the distractions from self. Yes, see, the thing is, I have a whole dream and it's like a complete metaphor. And yes, I agree, it's like literally a message in a dream, and everything has symbolism. You too, sister? So yeah, it's definitely something important happening right now. That's crazy that everyone is experiencing that. So that means there's some like collective shit happening. So a part of us in the collective are like seeing so clearly. See, I promise you, when you go to the right people and they experience what you experience, that's the same energy and vibe. We're literally at the same frequency. So it's nice that you came on this live. I appreciate all of you. Literally all of you, we clearly are connected energetically and you align. So that's awesome. I'm excited because I was like, am I the only one? Why is it? I'm telling my man and he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And I tell my friends, I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah. And you guys are like, no, we're doing the same thing. And I'm like, fuck yeah, you guys are my people. I love it. So yeah, the dreams have been crazy. I was told in a dream that I was 4 months pregnant. I'm not pregnant. But in the dream, symbolism wise, pregnancy means birthing a new idea, birthing something new, a new beginning. So I know a full term is 9 months. So I'm thinking, all right, 4 months, July, August, September, October. And I was thinking in my head, like, November? Something's gonna happen in November? I don't know. But some man told me in the dream, hey, you're 4 months pregnant. I'm looking at him in the dream. No, I'm not. I know I'm not. But I was just like, hold on a second. What does this mean? That means I'm birthing something. What is it? I don't know, guys. I'll let you know when I find out. I have no clue. But it could be a new beginning in some way. So, word, right? I'm like 4 months, 5, 6. That was no. This was in May. The end of May, June, I had that dream. Technically, it's October. October, there's going to be a birth of some kind. I want to know. You was told to go to a river? Ooh. Have you gone to a river? You should go. Make a trip. And see, to cleanse. If you do ever go to a stream or river, collect the water. If you can't literally like cleanse yourself at the river, collect the water and you can cleanse yourself in your home. You should make a trip to a river then and collect the water from the river. That sounds pretty cool. That's cool. That's cool. All right, let me go to Sis Allow. Sorry, Sis Allow, but I'm like literally, what? You were told yesterday? Wow. Yeah, I would kind of similar to Ragna. Her message was that her guides and the universe is working with her and that they're going to give her specific messages that she should act upon. And when she acts upon it, she's going to bring herself emotional abundance. And that emotional abundance will lead to more action in other areas and maybe even manifest some other things. So it sounds like this may be something happening to collective. Pay attention to your dreams. They're telling you something for a reason. And maybe if they're telling you to do something, do it and see what happens. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, that's awesome. Okay, I'm getting so, I'm like, I love this. So, you're definitely brought here for a reason. I think, especially on this new moon energy, like, come on. There's some big stuff happening. Please do not be distracted by the fear of the collective, by the anguish and anxiety of the collective. Focus on yourself. When one heals oneself, it's a ripple effect. It helps in turn heals others. People will see from you and be admired to help themselves. It's like a ripple effect. Once we clear ourselves and really heal and know ourselves, that's when the energy takes form and it's like a wave. So I always remind people, focus on yourself. Don't worry about other people. Worry about you. And that saying is very true. So Sis Allow, this is going to be a message for you on this new moon. What message that she needs to hear? Ooh, you have here the 5 of Cups. This is talking about moth energy. So you're going through a transformation of emotions. So you may be feeling a little more apprehensive. I feel like you're focusing on things of what could have, would have, or like focusing on something that has happened that you're not excited about. I feel like it's more like disappointment, Sis Allow. So you're seeing the broken cups here. Your focus is on that. But Spirit wants you to pay attention to these 2 whole cups. They're saying, yes, this has happened to you. Yes, it wasn't the best. And yes, you're upset. But there is some other things to look forward to. There's the bigger picture. So I don't know if you're focusing on one aspect of a situation and not seeing it as a grand whole of why it happened. Some things are meant to happen to show you that there's other ways and routes to get to where you want to go. So I'm hearing take a break from those emotions and feelings. Have a day where you're not focusing on that whatsoever. If that means you have to go take a trip somewhere and enjoy your time with your friends, really do that and take a mental break from it. And when you come back to this situation, you may come back with a pair new of eyes. a new perspective. Sometimes we get so enveloped in feelings and circumstances and emotions that we forget to see the bigger picture, and taking breaks from experiencing that and feeling that could really help clear our mind and come in with a new level of awareness and perspective. So I really feel like this could be just more of circumstances are not the best, and maybe things could have been better, but your guides want you to know that don't focus on those things anymore. Focus on what you can do right now to bring more relief emotionally to yourself. What right now can bring you peace, can bring you forgiveness, and can bring you compassion. And try to utilize that a little more. Because, life has its down moments, but the best way to get up from that is to see things from a different perspective, see the message as a whole, not just one side. And it allows you to move forward and also not make the same mistakes. Okay, so think about it this way. I did this, or this happened to me. I did not like it, but it's teaching me that next time I will not allow this to happen again, or I will avoid this in some way. So I don't know if this is pertaining to somebody doing something to you or just disappointments. I feel like you're just disappointed in a circumstance. Things just did not happen the way you wanted it to. So, but this is a moment of transformation. Moth energy. Moth is a little more dark. It deals with the shadow aspect of self. So working through certain triggers that you have, but then seeing the understanding to why, the root cause, and transforming from that. Okay, so sorry you're left with disappointments. I know, especially now, life can be disappointing, but I think this is where we have to really see I'm ready to move forward. Okay, so yeah, definitely. And I encourage you to allow yourself to sit with those emotions, because hold place and space for them, but then at the same time, don't sit too much in them. Allow them to take place and then let it go. Keep moving forward. And for you, maybe moving forward is just doing your basic day-to-day schedule, and focusing on yourself instead. And then eventually you'll start to move forward. So what is the oracle message for Sisala in this moment in time? What does she need to hear? Oh, crazy. Third eye vision. You got the same card as Ragna. My volume is lost. Is it? Can you hear me now? Let me know. Okay, good. Okay, can you hear me now then? You know what? My phone was giving a low battery, so I just plugged it in. Let me know if you can hear me now. You can hear me now? Perfect. It could be that little, I had to press something on my screen. Okay, perfect. So the card you got, your oracle card, is Third Eye Vision. Look at how pretty that card is. So this is, again, talking about your intuition is very loud. So although you may be feeling these emotional struggles or just like moments of down and disappointment, listen to what your gut is telling you, your intuition is telling you. And that may be, hey, maybe we should go outside, or maybe we should do something different. Maybe this should teach us, hey, maybe we should approach things in a different way, so we won't feel disappointed again. So you're going to receive a lot of messages on how to navigate from this moment and act upon them. It's going to be powerful for you. Like, for example, earlier, I felt called to do a cleansing. I normally don't do cleansings like that on live, but I did it because I felt called to, and I acted upon my intuition. And in turn, a lot the people, especially Ragna, felt really nice afterwards. So it helped you guys in the process. So kind of similar in that whatever you feel called to do, do it. If you feel like I should go outside, or I should watch my favorite show, or I should focus on doing a special activity or cleansing myself, do that. It's literally your intuition guiding you through those moments and helping you navigate. So maybe you're gonna come out of it on the other end more clear-minded, more aware, and more boundaries. Okay, so that's your third eye opening up. So just be aware, you're gonna get more messages and signs, and some of it I would suggest acting upon. Obviously, there has to be signs of love. If there's signs or messages that are not the best, I would ignore that. That could be just intrusive thoughts and stuff. So pay attention, discernment. We're grown folk. We have morals. We know right and wrong. So listen to the messages that bring love, peace, and compassion to yourself. Okay? I just wanted to give that disclaimer because you know how some people are. And I'm not saying you, but you know, people who listen to the live, like, act on every. No, you know what's right and wrong, and you know what works for you, what doesn't. So act upon what brings love and peace to you. So that is your message, Sister La. I hope that helps you on this new moon. And again, I will put a timestamp below for the Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel healing for you guys, so you can experience it. And also anyone who is watching this on replay, I will also put a comment down below of the collective reading. I'm going to do a collective reading for those who missed it at the end. Of course, of course. You're going to receive clarity on your own. So trust me, you will be okay, and you will come out of it far better. Hello, if you're here on this live, I'm doing free card pulls. Again, I have a list of people, so if you will like a reading, I do not take any questions. You will get one tarot and one oracle, and it's whatever your guides, angels, and loved ones want you to know in this moment in time. Are you psychic? Yes, I am. Everyone is psychic. Everyone is, actually. It's just some people are, they know how to tap in more than others. And you know, that's the study. You got to work that muscle. But yes, I am. Hey Lola, how are you? Of course. Oh, thank you. La Bruja de 305. Thank you, girl. So are you. La Bruja de 305 is very gifted as well. Very, very talented. So she's also a reader, a psychic. So we do collabs together. I think we might do one soon. Who knows? I'll be out of my job and on vacation, so we can do more collabs, more things together, of course. I'll be excited. I'll be happy to do more. I'm excited to spend more time with Luna Soul and, doing more content for you guys. Because the month of June, it was very hard to do anything because of my job. It was very time consuming and exhausting too. So I'll be able to do more pick-a cards, more Reiki sessions, and all that. So after Sisala, I think it was Thuli, and then Sister, you're next after Thuli. And then I think let me see. And anyone else who will like a reading, I'm assuming Lola. Yeah, I work in education, so when I'm on my vacation from there, I'll be able to do more. The end of this month, that's gonna be after next week, if I remember correctly. So if you would like a reading, I'm doing 2 more people. If you would like to be added to the list, let me know in the comments below. Thuli's next, Sister is after her, and if you will like, you could be added next. You're so pretty. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I look kind of like I came out of bed, but thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm doing one card tarot, one card oracle. Charlie, yes, you can. So then Charlie will be after sister. And Lola, let me know if you will like a card too. So we're doing the Guardian of the Night Tarot for Thuli. You like my shirt? Thank you. Rick and Morty fans, thank you, thank you. Let's see what message is for Thuli. What message does she need to hear in this moment in time? Ooh, Ace of Swords. This is a beautiful card. I'm hearing new epiphanies and new like creative thoughts. So I don't know why, but I feel like you've been stumped on something specifically. Thuli, I don't know if you've been kind of like, what should I do next? Or what is like, I feel like there was a question unanswered and you were trying to figure out the answer, but it just couldn't come to your brain. And you're like trying to figure out what's next. I'm hearing very soon that's gonna happen to you. So I'm hearing you have to kind of mute the distractions around you. I don't know if you're really busy or you're around a lot of people or there's no moments to yourself, but I'm hearing when you spend more time like with yourself, maybe having a chill self-care day where you're just like, you know, taking a bubble bath, reading a book, watching your favorite shows, doing like things that kind of soothe you is when you're gonna get like epiphanies. So you may just out of nowhere just get a thought like, holy crap, maybe, excuse me, I should be doing this. Or maybe I should do that. But I'm hearing in moments where you're not so overwhelmed with external stimulus, it's gonna help you gain more clarity in terms of like a question. I don't know if you've been asking the universe, when am I gonna receive this, or when something's gonna happen, but the universe is saying, hey, first we gotta mute down the noise so you can receive. So I would say, if anything, maybe tonight, if you can, take a time to do more downtime. I'm hearing like you have to do your day to day. Don't like make it a big deal like I have to sit and meditate. No, for you, I'm hearing specifically just doing your regular day that brings you peace and calmness is when you receive. You may be washing the dishes and then out of nowhere you're like mindlessly washing, because that's like an autopilot type of thing, active meditation, and then something comes to your brain, that kind of moment. So I feel like when you're doing basic things, that's when you're able to receive more. It says, it's my phone, I'm always on my phone, that's why the mute. Yeah, so put the phone down. Put the phone down. I'm gonna tell you a little story. My guides wanted me to have a message, and I've been avoiding and I've been busy. What ended up happening one day, my phone died. I forgot my charger that day. I didn't charge it at all, and it died the whole day. So I had to just go without a phone, and me forgetting. And literally that day, I got so many messages because my phone was dead and I couldn't do anything about it because I was at work. The only way I could go was when I went back home, and no one had an iPhone charger. So it was just like a day of like, fuck your phone. You have to listen to these messages. And going home from the train home, I literally was being uploaded like information. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I started to realize so many things kind of like that. So when you're doing normal things without the phone in front of you, you will be able to receive more, because sometimes phones can be a distraction. So for you, Thuli, maybe spend half a day without your phone and see what happens and see what messages come through. Some of the messages could be for you to enjoy life, dance, have fun. Maybe sometimes it's just you being present. Very, very powerful message. Just you enjoying doing things in your day without a distraction keeping you from doing those things. So very powerful stuff. So I would say try to implement a day of the week where you're off your phone and see what happens that day. I promise you will be super powerful, especially on this new moon. So play some music you like, do some things that make you feel peace and calm, and you will receive a lot. So yeah, that little story is just a hint of like things that divinely happen to open up awareness. But that's just me. So that day I received a lot, and then I realized, I saw what you did, Spirit. You had to shut me away from my phone so I could receive. I was like, I see what you did there. You're smart. So things work out that way. It's really funny. But that is your message. Put away the distractions, because there's a lot of creative ideas coming through, and these ideas may help you navigate and help you make circumstances better for yourself. So I don't know if you've been wanting things manifesting wise. The Spirit's like, hey, put the phone down and we will show you how to do it. So that's your little message. I'm going to pull an oracle card. Let's see. Oh my God. Your oracle card is spirit messages. Yeah, girl. They've been wanting to talk to you for a minute. You need to put your phone down. This is just a confirmation. The bird energy represents higher realms and higher perspectives, seeing things from a whole, like a whole collective whole. So literally, whatever messages, like you've been calling out for answers, they're trying to give it to you. They want you to put the phone down so you can receive. It says here, observe limitations. Your phone could be a limitation in some ways. So I'm unemployed and had to close my business. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. So maybe the messages that your guides really want to give you is, one, comfort in this time that things will get better, and maybe two, how to navigate that. So just put the phone, whatever distracts you, put it away and allow yourself to feel, sense, understand those moments, because there's power in that. Okay, so you may be seeing a lot of bird energy around you. You may be seeing also a lot of blue and white. That also represents, blue represents a lot of the throat chakra expression. Okay, communication makes sense because they want to communicate with you. And the white, the aura, can mean also empowerment and intention. So they want you to communicate so that you can put your intention in the right things and navigate what just happened. So how can we go from, all right, we're here, you want to be somewhere else, let's help you navigate that. So again, very powerful messages from your spirits. You've been seeing birds all the time. That's just a reference to, if you want, you can go look up spiritual meanings behind birds. There's so many messages in that, and it may be something you need to hear as well. But yeah, I just see a lot of clarity coming in and how to navigate your current situation. There is a lot of messages coming through. So, and remember, everything happens in a way to help you grow and expand. So think of this moment as a way to help you expand and maybe go in another avenue, another path. Okay? It's always a redirection of things. Everything gets redirected for a reason. Maybe there's some better way for you. But yeah, that's your message. I hope that helped you, and I'm sorry that you had to close your business, but I do think there's another path opening up for you, and your guides want you to take that route. You're welcome. So that was Thuli. Next is Sister. And then I think I have, you're welcome. Also, Thuli, I'm going to put in the timestamps, the cleansing. Archangel Michael and Gabriel. I really recommend people do that just to like remove the gunk of the collective and just bring more groundedness and clarity energetically. So then you can move forward with grace and peace. In any way, shape, or form you need to move forward. So let's see. Sister's next. And then after Sister is Charlie and then Mama Lola. All right. Let's see what messages. Let's see what messages are for sister today. All good, all good. Oh no, I got something on my cards. Hold on one second. All right. I am ready to pull for you. Let's see. This is her sister. What message she needs to hear in this moment in time? Ooh, I love this. You got the World card. Look how beautiful that is. Bumblebee energy. A lot of beautiful flowers. So it looks like right now your world is changing, your world view. I feel like from what I'm sensing, it's like more of a grounded perspective. Seeing things from that grounded perspective, from your material realm, looking at things from that way. I don't know why, but I feel like very connected to nature right now, or very connected to natural elements. Does that make any sense? Like trees, flowers, animals. I feel like that part of you is awakening, like very nature-based like energy. I feel like you're kind of like put your hands in the dirt kind of stuff. I don't know why, but I feel like doing things with your hands, being outside in nature brings you a lot of peace. And what's happening right now is your world is changing. Not necessarily your physical world, but how you view it. Is going to be different. I feel like in general, your guides are telling me it's going to be kind of from a place of more groundedness. So seeing the importance of the elements and seeing the importance of like the world. Does that make sense? It's like, how do I say? It's like a person that sees the beauty of the earth and how it contributes to everything. Like the earth, Mother Earth is beautiful. It's a very grounding energy, a rather nurturing energy, and she gives us through the plants, through the fruits. Just, it's like very much nature-based ancestral worship, like I don't know. I feel like this is like a very much ancestral worship of like nature. For me, there's a like indigenous that they worship nature and they see the beauty of the connection of everything. So it's like this interconnectiveness of nature and how it is important in everything. So you may be feeling very called to be around animals, plants, like and your guides want you to nurture that urge, because there is messages in that urge. There's messages of how the world is for you and how it works through things. It's like seeing the world in different eyes, but through Mother Earth. Does that make sense? I feel like, I don't know if you, I know you work with energies. Try working with Gaia. I feel like Gaia, Mother Gaia, I don't know what you would call her, but she has different names. Work with her. If you want to work, ooh, I get tingles. If you want to work with an energy, like a energy, a divine feminine energy, I really, really think you should work with Mother Gaia. She's an energy. And tapping into Mother Earth energy. Very grounding, very nurturing, very powerful. So that's what I'm hearing for you. I feel like working with Mother Gaia, that energy is going to bring you so much clarity about how you impact the world. Does that make sense? I feel like she has a message for you. And this is how, what you do, how you impact the world. So, like Queen Bee energy, Mother Gaia, the hive, the earth, like really work, like channel that energy. So I don't know, I feel like she has powerful messages for you and how you can help others and how you can work with the elements to help others. So it's like channeling her for a bit. But yeah, Whoa, that's some big stuff there. Mother Earth is very powerful energy. Also, like another energy that's similar is Green Tara. Green Tara is very also, I think she's Buddhist. Buddhist, is it Buddhist? I think so. I think it's Buddhist. But Green Tara, any nature-based divine feminine, whatever you're feeling called to work with, I really think you should connect with them and see what messages they have for you. And this is how you impact the earth with your gifts and how everything's connected for you. So what oracle messages we have for, whoa, we have for sister. Whoa. Oh my God, look, you got Galactic Healer. What the heck? Look at that. And look, that's the divine feminine energy. Galactic Healer, girl. I don't know, something you really need to connect with some nature-based divine feminine, because there's a part of you connected to that. It's like I said, it's a way how to extend and heal the earth. You're being stepped into a path and a way of doing things, and something's being opened up for you. So I don't know what changes you made, but there is a way of healing that's being approached. You're being approached with another connection to help heal. It says here, move forward with an open mind. Okay, so I feel like right now, all you have to do is just be open to the messages being presented to you about the earth, about the world. So you make it powerful dreams about the earth and the world and what you can do, with how everything connects for you and how you can help. So the galactic healer is being awakened in you. Be open to the messages. So you're going to get a lot of messages. How you can impact and bring in some form of help for others. Your world is how you view the world is going to change, and in a way that's just more impactful, more interconnected, and more clarity. Okay, so a lot of big things are happening for you. That sounds really cool. So a new form of healing is going to be awakened in you. So I don't know what that means. I feel like you will know. It's going to happen very soon. So you may be getting messages about it already. So yeah, meditate on that and see what comes to you. So I don't know. And look, the bottom of the deck is this: birth of creation. Like something's being birthed, like a new form of healing. Wow, that makes so much sense. I'm like, why I feel like this nature, like nature-based energy around you, like very Mother Earth Gaia. Yes, do that. Keep doing that. I feel like it's gonna change things in terms of how you heal others, and it's gonna be a new approach. So this is the fact that you're getting these messages is a confirmation of what you're doing. They're saying, yes, this is another way of helping others. Good, because I'm also on board. Girl, you won't be bored no more. I would say this. You're learning how to work with plants, because it makes sense. If you're doing more herbs and natural, that's you connecting with earth energies, and plants are spirits. So you're working with plant spirits as well. Makes a ton of sense why I'm getting all this like Mother Gaia, nature, helping the world through nature. I'm like, what the heck is that? But another form of healing is coming through. So yes, cater to that. I would say if you meditate, call in Mother Gaia or whatever nature-based divine feminine that's being called and presented to you, because they're going to teach you a new way of healing in form of nature, elements, the elements. So that's a powerful message for you. Definitely very powerful. I love it because we need it. Definitely people, maybe there's some people that you connect with really well that they may need that help. because I was wishy-washy. Well, think about it this way. If you're wishy-washy, again, Patreon is the best thing because people who are serious are going to pay to see that work, you know? So I would stick with the whole private group thing and create your own little community. And again, if people really value your work and they take you seriously, they will pay for that. And I know you're gonna make it super affordable, so it's not gonna pinch people's pockets. But if someone is serious and would like to learn from you, they will gravitate towards you. So I'm hearing just keep working with those earth energies, see what they show you. Like I said, they're going to talk to you in your dreams and act upon the intuitive hits that you're getting. So I don't know what that means, but everyone's different. But I do feel like a private community is best if you're a little fearful of people trying to, like, you know, freeload or things. Because, you know, I know you're a healer and you work hard and you put a lot of effort in what you do. And it takes a lot of courage, a lot of work to put that stuff out there. And you should get a valued audience, someone that values you as a person, as a healer. So I would say on this new moon, just call upon your tribe, people who will truly cherish what you're doing and value you, and the connection is reciprocated. But yeah, I definitely know the fears of that, because I myself have that issue. I'm like, are people gonna value my work, or are they gonna just think it's because it's hard work. It's not easy. As you can see, I'm juggling this and another, like my job, and this is a freaking hobby. So it's something I'm passionate about that I want to just help, you know. So I think, you know, I think you have validity in what you're thinking and how you're approaching it. So a private community is very much, I think, is the right way to go. So you're welcome. I'm wishing you well. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. So far, I had a friend who had a Patreon, and so far it's good. It's good. All right, so Charlie, you're next. Charlie, this will be for you. What message you need to hear for your highest and greatest good for this new moon? Ooh, you got here the King of Wands. So there may be some passions, Shaylee. Oh, okay, sorry I said it wrong. So Shaylee, there may be some passions that you are feeling called to do. I don't know why, but I feel like this also, the crow energy on the mind is creation. So you may be feeling called to create this new moon. I don't know if you're getting like an inkling or like this urge to do something, but you're afraid to do it, or you think, oh, other people won't appreciate it, or people are gonna think different of you. Whatever it is, I'm hearing that it's meant for you to do it because there is things coming from that. There's a path you're being called to do, and you need to start doing what you feel is right. There's a reason why the royal energy represents triumph, represents a good energy in behind those passions, meaning that things will work out. So if you're feeling called to do something, step into that King of Wands energy and know that what you're doing is for you and will have success. Okay, so King of Wands is very successful in what they do. They're very passionate people. So this is something that you need to start doing more of. And I'm hearing, if you're afraid, baby steps. Start working your way to it, but don't dismiss it. Okay, so for this new moon, there's something you're being called to do. This may be something like as little as changing a lifestyle change, changing something, I don't know, in your diet, or changing something in your routine, or introducing something into your routine, or introducing anything. For example, working out or painting, something that will boost the abundance, boost happiness in your day-to-day. So it doesn't have to be a big, oh my God, I'm starting my business. Oh my God, I'm going to start my YouTube channel. If that's what it is for you, start working your way up to that. And if it's something as little as a lifestyle change or implementing something in your routine, that's what your guides are telling you to do. So there's some changes that you're being called to do, and it's going to get louder. And the way, and in order for you to step into success, you need to adapt and make those changes. I know sometimes it could be difficult, or you're not sure if good things will happen or it will be successful, but no, it is. There's a reason why you're being called to do it consistently and is being approached to you repeatedly. Okay, so lifestyle change. I'm hearing lifestyle changes. You need to make some changes in your lifestyle. Education and courage. Research, figure out what works best for you and start implementing. And take baby steps. And you will be fine. You'll see it makes a world of it. Oh my God, I should have been doing this before. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh my God, I feel so much better. Oh my God, this makes so much sense. It's making things better day to day. So there's clearly something, because creation's happening, something's being birthed, a new beginning. And in order for you to enact that, you have to act on those passions, those changes. Okay? So good energy behind this, good energy, motivation. So let's see what oracle messages are coming in for you. Let's see what oracle message is for Shaylee. Emotional challenges. So that's the card you got for oracle. It says here, resolve the issue. So this is possibly why you're getting this urge to make these lifestyle changes, because it's going to help you overcome some emotional hurdles. Let me give an example. For example, you may be getting more anxiety and stress, and this could be related to personal issues or maybe even your job. And what your guides want you to do, a lifestyle change, is to start letting your job situation sit at your job. And when you come home, you focus on calming your body down, grounding from the day, having fun. That change in your day-to-day can make a world of a difference. Leave your problems at the job and enjoy your time at home. Or another thing, working out. Some of you may be feeling stressed, anxious all the time, and maybe you don't work out as much, and working out could help release that frustration and stress and channel it into your body. And one, you can get new energy from that. Two, you can feel a lot better, because when you work out, endorphins, it stimulates your nervous system, it calms you down. And you realize those anxieties was just because your body was overwhelmed with those nerves. So you have to work them out. Things like that. You get what I'm saying? I'm just giving you hypotheticals. It could relate to something you need to do, but these are hypotheticals. Doing things to make your day-to-day life better. So there may be some emotional hurdles you're going through, stress, anxiety. You need to do things to help yourself. I'm hearing you need to do a cleanse your energy, ground yourself. I feel like there's a lot of attention. Maybe you're very connected to your environment, and try not to let the fear and doubt from the collective affect you so much. Do things to help bring you down, because again, certain things we cannot do anything to fix. If there's something going on outside of yourself that you cannot control, you have to let go of that fear and doubt of whatever that is, and focus on what you can do to better yourself in that moment. Does that mean you meditating, you working out, you changing your food, your diet? If you're eating processed food, that could be also what causes your body to have fatigue and stress, and maybe even spike your anxiety. There's so many ways anxiety could be triggered from whatever you're doing in your day-to-day. So I think you should reevaluate your routine and see what could be causing these emotional challenges. Are you sleeping enough? Are you waking up early? Are you do you need to wake up early? There's some people, if they sleep past the morning time, waking up in the middle of the day could do something different. Remember, our body has rhythms and systems, so we have to work with our body. And if we're working against it with habits, it's going to cause stress and fatigue. So work with your body. Figure out what's the best thing to do. Maybe you should sleep at this time. Maybe you should wake up at this time. Do things a certain way. I work at 6 every morning, then sleep more. Maybe sleep earlier. Sleep earlier to make up for time. And if you get stressed out before you sleep and it makes you stay up late, maybe drink some tea, put your phone away, meditate, listen to calming music, maybe take a bath, and it will put you in a better energy. Also, your body will be more calm and you'll be able to sleep. So kind of like things like that. Just little tweaks in your schedule will make a world of a difference. Just tweaking your schedule. What is causing me to feel fatigue? Excuse me. What am I doing my day to day that's creating this constant anxiety, these emotions? And mind you, it could be other factors as well. But at the same time, you can control certain things, which is what you do and how you nurture yourself in those moments. So think about it this way. And trust me, you're not the only person dealing with this. I think everyone deals with issues and changes in their day to day. And we have to learn how to finesse and change and tweak our routines all the time. And it's usually based on what we're experiencing in our reality. So some people, you know, like you said, you wake up at 6. So you have to adjust your schedule. So when you do wake up at 6, you're feeling energized and you're ready for the day. What can I do to help myself get through the day with more ease? You know, things like that. So for you, tweaking your schedule, acting on things that will bring you more joy into your day to day. And I feel like it will make you feel so good. You'll feel like, I got this. Wow, it's not that bad. You could feel like you can conquer the day. You can do more things. You have more energy. So look at your schedule. See what is stopping you from optimizing your day and tweak it. And again, baby steps. You don't have to do so many changes at once. It could be overwhelming. Just a little bit. Maybe I should sleep an hour earlier. Maybe I shouldn't eat sweets before I go to bed. Maybe it's gonna spike my anxiety. Like stuff like that, little tweaks like that to optimize our bodies, our minds, and our days. So I really feel like if you focus on that this month and you tweak some things around, it will make a world of a difference and you won't feel so anxious. So that's your message. I hope that helps you. Again, this happens a lot. You know, when our routines changes, we have to change with it. We have to change it. So again, I feel like, again, if you do those things, you will be okay. Things won't feel so intense, you know? And salt bath if you can. Salt baths are really good if you're feeling anxious. Okay? So I hope that helps you. And then I think after you, Shali, is Lola. If you're on. And if there's no one else after Lola, I'm going to do a collective reading for the collective of whoever tunes in after the live. And then I think we're done. You're welcome, Shali. I hope, like I said, I hope that message helps you. And take your time with it. You know, you'll know what to do. Everyone knows. They intuitively know what's best for them. So let me know, Lola, if you're on, and then you are next. I'm kind of getting a little hungry. And don't forget, guys, I do have a healing that I did earlier on this live that I'm going to put after this live goes on. I'm going to put in the timestamps so you guys can benefit from the healing. It's an Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel healing for this new moon. What is this? It's like an organic snack bar. Let me see if I could tag Lola in the comments. Let's see. You know what sucks about going live on your phone? You can't comment. You can see the comments, but you can't comment. It's weird. This is really sweet. All right, so I don't know if Lola's on. All right. I'm gonna do one for her. Then I'm gonna do collective. So this is for Mama Lola. Sorry, I'm eating, guys. When I read, I get hungry. It's because you use up your energy, and food helps you. All right. This is for you, Mama Lola. What message does she need to hear in this moment in time? Ooh, I see here's the lover cards for you. So I feel like there may be some revelations in regards to a relationship or how you approach love. I'm hearing like you're gonna learn how to garner better relationships, and you may be getting a lot of epiphanies about old relationships to help you bring in a new way of attracting better connections. And I'm hearing your old connections do not define your new connections. Do not let the things of the past determine your current situation or how you approach love. I'm hearing there's going to be a transformation of love within yourself, but also this is going to marry into the whole how you approach relationships with people, potential suitors, or just family as well. So this is just all around connection. So you may get a lot of healing in regards to that in this new moon cycle, a lot of epiphanies about how you approach your relationships and what type of relationships you will like in your life. More reciprocation, more compassion, more love, and that's something that you want. So I would say just be open to the messages and allow the healing to take place however it needs to take place, and you will see a growth in yourself and how you approach relationships. You're going to have more harmonious relationships, more connected, deeper, meaningful relationships. Okay, so you're going to be deepening your current relationships with people that you truly love, that align with you, but also opening yourself up to other ways of connecting with people, especially relationships that bring happiness and true reciprocation and respect. So a lot of healing's taking place. Just pay attention to that. And I'm hearing, again, to repeat to you, your past relationships don't define your relationships now. Okay, so just reiterating that to you. And we're going to get your oracle cards. What oracle message does Lola need to hear in this moment in time? Galactic healer. Yes, a lot of the healing's taking place. So pay attention. Yeah. I'm hearing that maybe you feel called to work with an energy around this. Maybe I don't know why, but I'm hearing like Mother Mary type energy, or like somebody that resembles that mother nature, like mother nurturing aspect. So I really feel like right now you're kind of mothering yourself in a sense, and also learning how to form better connections with yourself and others. So again, be open to the information, be open to the healing, be open to the messages, because I truly think healing is taking place in regards to your heart and how you approach relationships within yourself and others. So it says here, move forward with an open mind. So you're moving forward. So know whatever's taking place is to help you move forward and bring in more aligned relationships, more harmonious relationships. So I'm saying that harmonious meaning it's connected, it's reciprocated, it's respected. Okay. So that's your message. I hope that helps you for this new moon. And we're going to do the collective reading. And then I'm going to hop off because I'm really hungry now. I'm eating this fruit and I'm getting hungry and hungrier. So this is a message for the collective. Those of you who were not able to join this live, thank you for being here. And let's get to your reading. And also, if you can, please like the video. It helps with the algorithm. It helps YouTube know that you guys like these types of videos. And it also let Moon. I'm going to pull 2 cards of each. Wow. Okay. And I'm going to pull some Oracle. The Moon message. Wow. All right. What's funny is if you guys go back to the beginning of this live, I said a collective message for everybody. And this is literally repeating what I'm saying, like literally word for word. I said earlier to be aware of the distractions that are being presented to us collectively with fear and anger, and to remove yourself from those energies and focus on yourself. It's a distraction from ourselves, from our healing, for the things we need to do to bring peace and joy into our lives. And I also mentioned that when you heal yourself, it's a ripple effect. It affects others. People see it in you, and they also are moved to heal themselves. They see the changes you're making, and it's like an admiration, and they see and they start to do themselves. So kind of crazy that I mentioned that earlier, and these cards for the collective on this new moon. The first card is the World card. So it's clearly a change in world view. So a lot of us are changing how we view the world. And some of it is it's more realistic and more truthful. And in that truth is power. It's information that resonates. That truthful meaning what literally aligns to you and what you see. So a lot of us are changing how we view the world. It's a lot of shifting energies that are happening right now. So tap into the energy that you feel is aligned with you. Focus on you. Focus on what brings compassion and love and peace to you. I'm saying that loud and clear. Please focus on what brings you love, peace, and compassion. If it does not bring in love, peace, and compassion, be careful with that information. Obviously, we should know the truth of everything, and some truths are a little disturbing and a little bit intense. But if it's something that will help you be more aware, it makes sense. But if it's something that brings consistent fear, anxiety, and doubt, and disturbs your mental peace, caution. Okay? Caution. Again, truths are meaningful, it's powerful, but again, don't sit with the fear and the doubt. Don't let it disturb your day. Don't let it disturb your whole life. Know that truth and be aware. There's a difference of sitting in the fear and letting it affect your mental state and your whole life, and being aware, seeing it, knowing it for what it is, taking that information in and adjusting and seeing how you move forward. Okay? It's a difference. I feel like we know this, but I'm going to reiterate for some people that it may be hard for them. So the world is changing views. Everyone's seeing the truth. Everyone's seeing things for what it is. And again, like I mentioned with Sister, we're seeing things from the effect on the world. How is it affecting the world? How is it affecting people? See that? So the next thing we got here is the Six of Swords. So the World card represents changing the views. the whole world, seeing things from a different perspective. And the Six of Swords means removing ourselves from our old mentality. So there's a big energetic shift on this new moon. We're all moving away from old mentality. So this means collectively, whatever old ideals, old ways, it no longer resonates with the world's energy, with the collective. It does not resonate with people anymore. So you may be seeing changes in your own country, in your environment, because again, whatever was happening and was working for years and decades, it's no longer resonating with the current reality. Okay? So let me bring an example. The whole, if you work hard and you climb up, you will be successful, you will get the house, the car, the family. That is no longer true. There's many people working hard and are still not be able to climb up. There's so many other factors to that. And maybe in that time, it worked, but it doesn't work now. So some things that worked in the past does not work now because things are different. Society is different. Technology's in there. Technology advanced, changing things. There's so many things that happened decades ago. Laws, a lot of things have happened since then that it just does not work. Okay? Some people felt like if you got a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, you'll have a good job. You'll be able to pay your bills. That is not the case. There are some people who are successful that they rather just do certification, or they work their way up, or they make their own business. Not everyone needs to get a master's and bachelor's and a doctorate. Some people it's not for them, and some people it is. Again, certain ideals of success does not work for everybody. And that's something that I think people are noticing more and more. What happened and worked back then cannot work now because there's so many different changes. People are growing and evolving. Society as a whole is evolving in many aspects. So we have to find our own way. What works for you? That's why they're saying there's no one fits all how to be successful, how to be rich, how to be emotionally intelligent. There's no one size fit all. It does not work that way. It's different for everybody. You have to find your own way. Okay, so that's what's happening. We're realizing there's different ways to get to different points in our lives, different ways to get manifestation, our happiness. Whatever works for you is for you. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing. A lot of collective changes. We're starting to see that old systems do not work anymore. It does not resonate. It does not help. So a letting go of a lot of old ideals and adapting new changes that affect the world in a positive way. So our goal is to help people and help them live their best lives. So that's what's happening. So you may get a lot of push and pull from different areas, different sides. You may see so much push and pull from different people, from people's point of view. Go with what fits you and your life. What brings compassion, love, and peace for you? What works for you? What truly makes you happy? And follow that. Okay, so a lot of us are changing who we are in a sense of what we want. We thought we wanted things, but that was based on old ideals, and now things are changing, and we're allowed to change as well. So new ideas, new ways of being, new ways of healing, new ways of doing things are being presented collectively. And there again, there's no one size fit all. Everyone's approaching things in different ways. As long as it gets them there, it's right for them. We cannot say what's wrong and right. If it works for them, it works for them. It may not work for you, but it works for them. And again, as long as it brings peace, love, compassion, it's for them. I think people need to understand that. Like some people, like, how are they doing it like this? And I did the same thing. It doesn't work for me. It's because it works for them. Maybe the way they do it, it aligns with them. So everyone has a different way of going things. Now, right here is also a big message, divine will. Okay. This is important. The energies right now, we have to know we have the will to do things, divine will. It's our divine right to be sovereign beings and do what works for us. No one can control us unless we allow it. So we have divine will. Let go of fear. Know that you can make a difference. Don't let other outside circumstances determine your worth and your will. So I think that's also part of the big change that we're seeing, that we have the power. The power is being redirected back to us. We know we have the power to make a change in our lives, and we know we have the power to make changes as communities. So I feel like a shift in power is happening right now collectively. And individually, we're doing that. And it's also, again, a ripple effect. It's happening all together. Okay? So you tap into this energy and start doing the things that you really want to do that helps you bring abundance, peace, compassion, and love into your life. And you will see your world will change. The people you're around will will align with you, and together you all will make changes, and that changes energetically as well. The last card we have for the collective is emotional challenges. So I feel like these two cards are really talking about be careful with the fears and the doubts and the frustration that's being pushed into the collective. Be mindful of the stories and the news that are being pushed out consistently. Is it something that's going to help us or create fear? And if it's something that creates fear and doubt, put your phone down and focus on yourself. Focus on what brings you peace, compassion, and love. Awareness is great, but again, make sure you're not overwhelming yourself, okay? So I'm going to say this, and I said this before on IG years ago. I said this prediction, and it's happening. There's going to be a lot of misinformation and bits of truth in a lot of lies. Follow your gut. If something in you says that doesn't sound right, it doesn't sound right. Okay, we are energetic beings. We can sense things. We know something's up. Just keep that discernment in your mind. Discernment is a big muscle that's being exercised collectively. We're learning to discern. Maybe some people blindly believed certain entities in their societies, and now they're learning to that no, I can't blindly believe someone. I can't put that complete trust in other people. I have to trust myself and know what's right for me, not what someone's telling me is right. So use your own mind. Your critical thinking is key. Discernment is key. Critical thinking and discernment. And this is not only in your individual life, but also your place in society. So says here, resolve the issue. So literally knowing you have the power to make change and you can change things for yourself is how you overcome the fear and the anxiety. So don't live in the fear. Know that you have the power, that things can work out for you wherever you are. You just got to believe that. And don't let the fear overwhelm you. Again, if you're getting overstimulated with all the fear and doubts and it's literally deteriorating your health, your mental health, I highly suggest you put the phone away, you give yourself a break, and if it's something that's affecting your day-to-day, seek out some professional help. This is not for all of you. This is for some of you. And some of you just do your self-care. Put the phone down and just do self-care and focus on yourself. And you approach the phone in ways that don't overwhelm you, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening. A big collective change, and this is a change for the better. When we change and we align to love and peace and abundance, that's when things get roughed up a bit. The other side wants to bounce back. So we have to know that we have the divine will to make that change and to not let fear and doubt determine our future. Okay, so that's a big thing. That's what I'm saying. Be careful of the distractions around you. There's a lot of divine healing happening, a lot of transformation happening collectively, and that's why we have to put away the distractions so we can tune in to what's being presented to us intuitively. It says, Mama Lola says, hey, sorry, you did not miss your turn. This is the collective reading, but before this collective reading, I did your reading. I will tag you in the timestamps in the comments after this live. I'll tag you when your reading is there. And I will also tag the collective reading and the Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel healing as well. So don't worry, you did not miss. I read for you. I figured you will come back any second during the live, but I did read for you. So I hope that collective message helps you. We're going through powerful changes for the better. Again, use discernment. You know, information can be overwhelming, but if the information it is something you know, and it's something intense, again, have an awareness and acknowledge it, but don't let it destroy your life. Okay, we can navigate this. We are adaptable human beings. We're sovereign beings. We can do this. Okay, exactly. If you pay attention to the distractions more, it gets louder and louder. That's why I say put the phone down, go out with friends, spend time in nature. The nature is grounding. Mother Earth is calling her children. So spend time with her and she will heal you. It's like literally we're batteries and Mother Earth is our charger. We need to charge with her. We are from Mother Earth. That's our connection to her because we are children of the earth. So consider her the energy charging pad, and you just need to re-energize your energy. Go to her, and I promise you, all that fear and doubt, it won't make sense. I'm like, oh my God, this was just trying to take me in this mental mindset that was not the best, and now I see things clearly. So again, put the phone down. Any distractions in your life, try to minimize it and focus on what brings you peace, compassion, and love, and you can't go wrong with that. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me on this new moon. I'm wishing you all well. Again, I lit a candle for everyone on this new moon to bring good vibes and good energy for the next following week. So let me know down below how your week goes, what epiphanies happen. I'm really curious and I would love to hear from you. And thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next new moon live. Bye.